In the last few years, America's been knocked down. 23 million people can't find full-time work, and we borrow $4 billion every single day, much of it from China. When someone doesn't get the job done, you gotta hold them accountable. Obama's second term would be a rerun of the first, and our country just couldn't survive that. We need someone who could turn it around fast, and that man is Mitt Romney. There's not much time left, and the future of our country is at stake.
Chair Schmear, who wants to make fun of Clint now? Feeling lucky, kid? Because this GOP ad featuring the Hollywood legend just might do what that chair thing at the Republican convention could not. Not only rally the base, but roil the masses. Political analyst Michelle Fields says Dirty Harry just pulled off a dirty but devastatingly effective trick and ad. You like this ad?
Yeah, I think it's great. And it was tested on focus groups in Ohio and Florida, and it tested off the charts. Look, I think Americans are usually a bit apprehensive of celebrity endorsements, but this isn't your typical Hollywood it girl of the moment lending her support to a politician. This is an American icon. This is Clint Eastwood, someone that people respect and love. This isn't an Eva Longoria who works for the Obama campaign and just recently tweeted out that Romney was a racist and a misogynist and tweeted out prison rape jokes about Paul Ryan. This is someone that people really respect.
By the way, yeah, you know, she is nuts. She's beautiful, but man, oh man, there's nothing quite right about her. But I mean, in this case, Michelle, I wonder what impact it has. I think the one thing about Clint Eastwood is, now I know these are written and the handlers and they put it together and all that, but he does make you think, whether you're an Obama supporter or not, what we've got is what you'll get. In the case of Barack Obama, if you like the last 4 years, you'll kind of get more of that in the next 4 years. If you didn't, well, you're going to kind of get more of that in the next 4 years. He makes a startling case for stating the obvious. Now, to me, it is very obvious, but what do you make of just that? Just someone like Clint Eastwood to say, step back, this is what we've got. If you like it, you're going to get this for 4 more years.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. And I think it's great that he put out this ad because it's very different from what we saw at the Republican convention. At the convention, he was this lighthearted, very funny, charming guy. And now he's saying, look, that was great. We had fun at the convention, but the election is coming up and we need to get serious and figure out which direction do we want our country to go in. And I love that he didn't push his star power and celebrity. He didn't shove it down your throat in this ad. You barely see him in the ad. He's simply just lending his talent in order to illustrate where our country is right now and how bad the situation is. And I think that's going to resonate.
I might be one of the few who loved his thing at the Republican convention because I thought it was very funny, and I
loved it too.
I got a great kick out of it. But then again, I'm a fan of his. But do you think that back to whether it moves the needle in the next 13 days? I always hear, Michelle, that very few are undecided in this election. That might be so, but I think the president is vulnerable to having more soft support, and that was proven after the first debate because you could not have had the swing you did in the polls just based on the undecideds out there. You couldn't have seen that swing, just moving voters who were not glued for either candidate. He had to, that is Romney, be taking that from heretofore Obama supporters. I could be wrong, but I suspect that's what happened in 1980. Ronald Reagan picked off a lot of committed, or supposedly committed, Carter supporters because that year, too, there were supposedly very few undecided voters going into that one and only debate they had.
I think a lot of the problem that Obama is going to have is enthusiasm. People aren't excited. They're not excited like they were in 2008 to go out and vote for him. And so what he really needs to do is try to regain that energy, which I think it's much too late to do that.
Well, we'll watch closely. Michelle, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.